Listen to me. Right now, you have a choice to stand still or to rise up and show the world, and most importantly, your dad, what runs in your veins. Every drop of blood in your body carries the story of sacrifice, of grit, of determination that he fought to leave behind for you. He didn't just give you life. He gave you a legacy, and it's time to honor it. Stop doubting yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There isn't one, there's only now. Push harder, run faster, dream bigger, build bigger, fight harder. And in every challenge, every obstacle, every moment you feel like quitting, remember, you carry the strength of every man who came before you. Your blood carries your dad's legacy. Honor it with action. Think about it for a moment. Every drop of blood in your veins is a connection to the man who gave you life, who fought battles you may never even know about, who endured struggles that were hidden behind smiles, behind his work, behind the daily grind, just to make sure you had the chance to stand where you are today. That blood, that legacy, is not a symbol. It's a responsibility. It's a torch that was passed down to you without words, without fanfare, without a speech. And now it is up to you to carry it forward, to take what he sacrificed, what he struggled for, and turn it into something more than mere survival. It is not enough to simply exist in the world and let the life he gave you go to waste, to let the potential in your veins go dormant, to let fear and doubt dictate your path. That blood carries strength. It carries resilience. It carries the potential to break barriers, to rise above limitations, to achieve greatness not just for yourself, but for the story that started long before you. When you face challenges, when the world tells you no, when the voice of uncertainty whispers in your ear, remember that you are not just an individual. You are the culmination of every lesson, every fight, every sleepless night, every hard-earned penny, every tear, every sacrifice your dad made. His blood flows through you. His courage, his vision, his persistence, all of it runs in your veins. That is not something you ignore. That is not something you bury. That is not something you let fade. That is something you wake up every morning and honor with action. Every moment you procrastinate, every excuse you tell yourself, every hesitation chips away at the legacy that is rightfully yours to uphold. But every step you take toward your goal, every risk you embrace, every challenge you confront head on, you are honoring him. The world will not hand you respect. It will not hand you success. It will not hand you recognition. You have to earn it. And the fire that fuels you, the fire that will make you rise again after every setback, the fire that will carry you through pain, through doubt, through failure, comes from that bloodline. It comes from the man who refused to quit so that you could have the chance to fight. You may not have seen the battles he faced. You may not know the moments of weakness he endured silently, but you have felt the results. You have felt the warmth of a home, the security of a roof, the lessons learned from example and guidance. Every advantage you have, every opportunity, every ounce of privilege is a result of his blood and his struggle. That is your inheritance, but an inheritance without action is nothing more than a weight, a burden, a reminder of what could have been. You must act. You must take that blood and translate it into action, into effort, into persistence, into excellence. It is not enough to be mediocre. It is not enough to coast, to drift, to let life happen around you. That blood carries the potential for extraordinary achievement, the kind of achievement that changes not just your story, but the story of everyone around you, the kind of legacy that people remember, the kind of impact that echoes through generations. Your dad didn't fight and sacrifice for you to live a life of quiet complacency. He fought so that you could rise, so that you could be bold, so that you could show the world what it truly means to carry a lineage of strength, resilience, and honor. Every skill you learn, every goal you pursue, every risk you embrace, every challenge you face, it is a testament to him. It is proof that his blood flows through you not in vain. It is a declaration that the sacrifices of the past are not forgotten, that history is not wasted, that the legacy of hard work and courage is alive in action. Do not underestimate what it means to have that blood running through your veins. That is power, that is strength, that is potential, that is responsibility. And it is yours to act upon, yours to show, yours to wield with intention. You cannot hide behind excuses. You cannot wait for permission. You cannot rely on luck. That blood demands effort. It demands courage. It demands that you step forward even when the path is unclear, even when the weight of expectation presses down, even when failure seems imminent. That blood is a reminder that you are capable of more than you have allowed yourself to believe. Every time you doubt, every time you hesitate, every time you think you are weak, remember that your veins are filled with the legacy of a man who refused weakness, a man who endured, a man who fought for a future he could only imagine. That imagination, that vision, that relentless drive now lives in you. It is your duty to bring it to life, to honor it with sweat, with effort, with courage, with action. Your blood is not just your blood. It is history. It is sacrifice. It is opportunity. It is the chance to rise above, to conquer, to achieve, to transform. It is the proof that greatness is not inherited in wealth or in ease, but in the struggle, in the persistence, in the refusal to quit. That is the lesson carried in every beat of your heart, in every pulse, in every movement. Your action is the continuation of that story, the proof that the legacy is alive, the manifestation of every battle fought before you, the result of every challenge overcome by those who came before you. And so you must rise, you must push, you must act. Because the blood in your veins is not just a symbol, it is a responsibility, it is a mission, it is a call to greatness. Every day you wake up is an opportunity to honor it. Every goal you set is a chance to prove it. Every obstacle you overcome is a testament to it. And every achievement you earn is a celebration of it. You carry in you everything you need to succeed, everything you need to fight, everything you need to excel, because that blood is alive with potential. It is alive with legacy. It is alive with power. You do not have to search for strength. It is within you, coursing through your veins, waiting for you to awaken it, waiting for you to embrace it, waiting for you to act. That is what it means to honor it, to honor your dad, to honor the sacrifices that came before you, to honor the lineage that runs in your veins. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to him, you owe it to the story that began long before you, and you have the power, the ability, the responsibility to carry it forward with courage, with effort, with determination, with relentless action. Stop waiting, rise now, and show your true strength. Too many people spend their lives waiting for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, the right conditions, the perfect alignment of circumstances that may never come. They wait for permission, they wait for approval, they wait for luck, they wait for someone to tell them they are ready. And in the meantime, life keeps moving, the clock keeps ticking, and the moments that could have been turned into greatness are lost forever. Waiting is comfortable, but comfort is the enemy of strength. Waiting gives excuses a place to grow. It lets fear take root. It allows doubt to whisper louder than your own ambition. But strength is not found in comfort. Strength is not found in hesitation. Strength is found in action, in courage, in the willingness to stand when everyone else sits, to move when everyone else freezes, to rise when everyone else waits. There is no perfect moment, no flawless alignment of stars, no magic time that suddenly makes everything easier. Strength is proven when you act despite the fear, when you take the first step, even if the path is unclear, when you rise even when the odds are against you, when you refuse to wait any longer for someone else to tell you that you are ready. Waiting is a thief. It steals your momentum, it steals your opportunity, it steals your potential. And every second spent waiting is a second that could have been spent showing the world, showing yourself, showing those who doubted you, showing those who inspired you, what you are truly capable of. You have the ability inside of you to rise above, to push forward, to break barriers, to shatter limitations, to overcome challenges that seem insurmountable. That ability does not need conditions to be perfect. It does not need the world to bend in your favor. It only needs you to rise, to move, to act. Your true strength is not measured by what is easy for you. It is measured by what you can accomplish in spite of difficulty, in spite of obstacles, in spite of doubt, in spite of fear. Every person who has achieved greatness did not wait. Every person who has made a mark, who has left a legacy, who has inspired millions, acted despite uncertainty. They understood that waiting is the enemy of progress, and they refused to let their dreams be held hostage by hesitation. Strength is revealed in those moments when you feel weak, when you feel unprepared, when the world seems against you. It is revealed when you push yourself past comfort, past doubt, past fear, past every voice that tells you, not now, or you can't. That is where true strength is born, in action, in persistence, in the courage to rise, to stand, to fight, to move forward even when nothing feels perfect, even when you cannot see the entire path ahead. The time to rise is now. Every day spent waiting is a day wasted. Every moment you hesitate is a moment lost to those who acted while you paused. Strength is built by doing, by trying, by failing, by getting up again, by refusing to let circumstance dictate your limits. You have greatness within you, a power that cannot be measured by mere appearances or fleeting comfort. That power is waiting for you to awaken it, waiting for you to rise, waiting for you to demonstrate it to the world, waiting for you to stop giving energy to hesitation and start giving energy to action. There is no sign from the universe that will say, "No is your moment." You create the moment. You define the moment. You rise and show your true strength. And in that act, you change your life, you change your trajectory, you prove to yourself what is possible when you refuse to wait. The longer you wait, the more the world moves on without you. Your opportunity may not come knocking twice, and the window to show your strength may close before you realize it. Strength is not passive. It does not wait for convenience. It demands presence, courage, persistence, and relentless action. Those who rise now, those who refuse to wait, those who take control of their moment are the ones who inspire, who lead, who conquer, who make history. Waiting is a choice, and every choice has consequences. Every day you choose to wait, you choose not to live up to your potential, you choose not to honor your abilities, you choose to let fear win, you choose to let doubt dictate your reality. But the choice to rise, to act, to show your strength is also yours, and it is infinitely more rewarding, infinitely more powerful, infinitely more fulfilling. True strength is not about muscle, it is not about appearances, it is not about being flawless. True strength is resilience, courage, determination, persistence, and the unwavering refusal to be held back by circumstances. It is about standing up when the world tells you to sit down, about moving forward when everything inside you wants to freeze, about taking action when every reason you can think of tells you to wait. That is the kind of strength that changes lives. That is the kind of strength that inspires others. That is the kind of strength that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary forces, ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. Every time you rise instead of waiting, every time you push forward instead of hesitating, every time you act despite fear instead of giving in to it, you are showing your true strength. You are proving to yourself that you are not defined by circumstances, by fear, by doubt, by delay. You are defined by your courage, by your persistence, by your actions, by the moments when you chose to rise rather than wait. Do not underestimate the power of action, the power of courage, the power of rising despite uncertainty. That power is within you. It has always been within you, and it will remain within you, ready to be unleashed, ready to be shown to the world, ready to transform your life, ready to define your destiny, ready to prove that you are capable of far more than waiting ever allowed you to believe. What do you think about this video? Tell me in the comments.